And here we have captured Ray. Well, I can't even do your name justice. Why don't you say your name for us here?
I'll do a little quiet version here because I don't want everybody to hear, because then you're going to get chaos all riled up in there with Mongo and
Right.
So it's Rosas.
Okay, there we go. And now you are definitely one of our top students. You made it on the independent circuit, and you're damn near a superstar on the independent circuit, very well sought after. Now, you were here tonight with the beginners class and kind of saw a little what they are going through. What do you feel you should have done to prepare to come to pro wrestling school, or what do you feel that needs to be done by people who want to become pro wrestlers?
Well, you know, you got to get mentally prepared. Like, there's nothing really you can. It's like signing up for boot camp. Like, you're going to be riding on that bus going to boot camp, and you not really know what to expect. You know, you kind of have an idea what's going to happen. You know it's going to be bad.
You know you're going to have a shock treatment there.
But the thing is, you got to just be ready. You know, if you're not athletic, start doing some push-ups. It's good to have some sort of athletic background from high school, middle school, play basketball, football, baseball, whatever helps. Weightlifting, it's always good. The thing about this is that pretty much the first couple of weeks they're going to break you down. You're going to be sore where you can't lift your arms over your head, you can't get up out of bed. They're going to break down your body, and they're going to build, because your pain tolerance when you start is going to be zero. You know, you're not going to be able to stand having somebody's knuckle rubbed into your cheekbone.
And I'm sure you remember that.
I remembered all that stuff, you know. I've had to bust my lip open so many times just when it's clothesline. But now I can take clothesline. Like I said, they break you down because your body tolerance, your pain tolerance is at zero, and it's built right back up slowly but surely. You just got to be ready for that. You got to really want it. You got to be really dedicated to this kind of stuff, especially if you're paying good money to come here to a great school to get trained, and they're going to train you, and they're not going to slap you in there and say, teach you how to roll around and do a bump, and teach you how to do a headlock, and like, hey, you're a professional wrestler. No. We teach you the fundamentals, and you got to be ready for that. You got to be ready to be patient, because I know a lot of these guys are just so eager to get in there. They already got their names figured out. They got their masks and their gear already prepared. They got the colors they want to do. They got their finishing move and their little taunt they want to do. But you got to be patient, because you got to walk before you can run. You got to fall before you can walk. So that's one thing you got to be patient. I remember a couple months in, I was already like, oh, okay, when's my first match going to be? When's my first match? And he was like, let's just focus on your training. And I remember looking back on it, like, what was I thinking? Why did I ask? That was such a stupid question. But that's what it is. It's like you're young and you don't know, and you're trying to learn. And that's why you have to ask questions. Even though you look back and like, oh my God, but you're gonna get that. I mean, these guys are coming to me like, hey, when do you think I'm gonna be ready for a match? Or, I'm like, you need to work on your roles, homie, or you need to work on selling or something like that. It's just like you gotta be patient, and you gotta just be ready for anything. You can't. There's nothing I can really tell you. Chaos, there's always what you're saying about working on your core exercises. That's a big plus. Doing those push-ups, doing those sit-ups, crunches, those squats, all that kind of stuff. You jump into that. It's cardio. There's one thing we focus here on St. Louis Academy is the cardio. So you got to have all that stuff ready to go. You got to be ready for it. You can't be sitting here slacking and like, oh, okay, I'm not having a good day. I better just sit down, or I'm a little sore. You're gonna be sore. You understand? Like, I was training 2 days in a row, so it'd be training with the students and everybody else that are higher level than me, getting bumped around, and I was
being a bump dummy.
Yeah, being a bump dummy, only allowed to throw clotheslines and maybe do a body slam. No, and then the next day I was able to open it up on just me and Chaos and me and Bobby and me and Mongo, and I was able to get that focus on. But I'm still getting bumped, and I'm still starting the day before. You got to be able to push through that. Don't ignore when you're hurt, but I mean, like, sometimes you can just suck it up and it's like, I'm just sore.
Kind of know the difference between being sore and being injured.
Yeah, there's a big difference between, Chaos says, like, are you hurt or injured? And there's a big difference between being hurt and being injured. So, I mean, like I said, just be dedicated, be consistent, being realistic. Sometimes it may not be for you. You may want to be in the business, but maybe it's not being a wrestler, maybe it's being a manager, maybe being a ref, maybe it's being a promoter, maybe it's being a sound guy, maybe it's being a music guy, maybe it's being a video guy, editing guy.
Kind of like know your role.
You got to know your role. I mean, there's a lot of people out there, bless their hearts, they have the drive and they really want to do it, but they're just not physically able to. and like I said, bless their little hearts, because they're the ones that you wish that they had the skill, they wish that they had the ability. You know, like you have some guys that come in that are specimen and they have a really good physique and stuff like that, but they just don't have the heart for it because they're hurt or something and they don't want to do it. And I'm saying maybe a milking injury or somebody's like, oh, okay, I'll do it later, or I'm not gonna have money. Like I have better stuff to do with my money. And these guys, people that are scrounging whatever they can to come here and drop their $20, $25, and they're like, oh fuck, I just want to get in that ring. I remember when I first started, the thing that I wanted to do was just get in the ring. I was always training there in the mats. I was training on the floor, and just doing crunches, sit-ups, and I would do a little bit here, but I just wanted to get in the ring. I just wanted to just roll around in the ring. And when I finally got in there, it's just like, okay, boom, that's your first step. Like, you always got to set these small little goals. Be realistic. Set small little goals, and be patient, because it's a long road. Some people get it faster than others, but you can't get discouraged by the success and the speed of the rate of
everybody else.
The learning, you got to be patient, and they'll come to you to keep being consistent, be dedicated, and you'll be a successful professional wrestler. The better you are, the better the business is. Don't take any shortcuts. I've been slacking a little bit, and I'm reading back my old blogs. It's just like oh, I remember how it used to be, and I'm like, what happened? But slowly, a little bit by little, it's gonna come back, and just got to get back on that horse. And like I said, the better you are, the better it is. So be patient, be realistic, have dedication, be consistent. Know when to rest up. You got to know your limitations.
Okay.
Coming here, you'll get put in the right direction.
Well, thank you very much, and hope to see you around training again. Take care.